Hello everybody. Thank you so much for watching our video review. Now we will analyze the current performance of the company Anterix Inc., ticker ATEX. This review is based on data as of June 28, 2024. By classification GURU.Markets company Anterix Inc. ATEX belongs to the subcategory Communication Mobile. 32 companies participate in the assessment, and this is very representative. Let's start with a summary of the corporation. Let's look at each parameter in a little more detail a little further. If you are interested, you can put it on stop. We invite you to consider all the corporation's indicators more carefully. You can view the database with the ticker structure using the link in the pinned comment. Market capitalization of the company Anterix Inc. valued at $0.67 billion. Market capitalization of the subcategory is $965 billion. Anterix Inc. ATEX accounts for a share of 0.07%. This is one of the very small companies in the subcategory. The company's balance sheet capitalization is $0.16 billion. And the balance sheet capitalization of the subcategory is $476 billion. Anterix Inc. ATEX constitutes a share of 0.034%. Having compared the shares of market and book value, we see the following. Occupied share Anterix Inc. in the subcategory in case of market capitalization assessment is 0.07%. The book value is 0.034%. This is 51% less than the share of market value. Assessment of the company's share of market and balance sheet capitalization of the subcategory. Bad, -1 point. Final company assessment Anterix Inc. ATEX will be presented towards the end of the review. Please look at the logic of the study to the end. The company has financial liabilities of $0.005 billion. Debt-to-book capitalization is 3.1% of the company's capital. Result on the company's financial obligations, very good, 2 points. The ratio of the company's stock market value to profit is 0. While the average in the subcategory is 19.2, which is worse than the average in the subcategory. Assessment of the company's market value to profit indicators in comparison with companies in the subcategory. Very bad, -2 points. Profit for the last 12 months was -$9 million. Projected earnings for the next 12 months are unknown. And this is very negative for the company's prospects. Assessment of expected future profit indicators in comparison with companies in the subcategory. Bad, -1 point. The company's value to revenue balance is 160.4. The average for the subcategory is 1.6, and this is 9,925% higher than in the subcategory. An assessment of the company's stock price to revenue ratio in comparison with indicators in the subcategory. Bad, -1 point. Revenue for the last 12 months was $0 million. Projected revenue for the next 12 months is unknown. And this is bad for the company's prospects. Assessment of expected future sales performance in comparison with the performance of subcategory companies. Bad, -1 point. The margin is -217.8%, with an average for the subcategory of 8.3%. The difference between the subcategory average and the company's performance is 226.1%. Assessment of sales margins in comparison with the indicators of companies in the subcategory. Tolerable, -0.5 points. The company's share in terms of the number of subcategory personnel is 0.01%. Which is 600% less than the market capitalization share. And this fact reflects the discrepancy between the current market price of the organization Anterix Inc., rather towards revaluation. The amount of capital per employee of the organization is $7,814,000. And for the subcategory $1,111,000. The difference between the subcategory average and the company's performance is 603.3%. Estimation of the amount of capital per employee in comparison with indicators in the subcategory. Tolerable, 0 points. The amount of profit per individual employee of the company is $0,000. With an average in the subcategory of $57,800. The difference between the subcategory average and the company's performance is 100%. Estimation of profit per individual company employee in comparison with the indicators of subcategory companies. Tolerable, -0.5 points. The amount of revenue per employee of the organization is $48,000. By subcategory $700,000. The difference between the subcategory average and the company's performance is 1,358%. Estimation of the share of revenue per employee in comparison with indicators in the subcategory. Tolerable, -0.5 points. Shares for sale account for 5.2%, with a subcategory average of 2.9%. This is a short squeeze risk indicator. Technical indicator RSI, 14, shows a level of 71% for the company Anterix Inc. Whereas for the subcategory the RSI level, 14, is approximately 51%. On average, subcategory securities are valued lower than the company's Anterix Inc. ATEX. Comparing the dynamics of the company's share price Anterix Inc., ATEX, and subcategory companies. We will see that over the past 12 months the company's shares Anterix Inc., ATEX, showed a change of 15.3%. Against price dynamics for the subcategory -0.9%. This does not clearly indicate anything, but it is necessary to keep this fact in mind. Result: -5.5 out of 10 points. The average result for the subcategory is -0.2 points. If you look very broadly, within the entire US market in general. Note that the average score for the entire stock market as a whole is 0.4 points. Against the company's score of -5.5 points Anterix Inc. ATEX. Let's go to the order table, which is available to you. The link to it is in the pinned comment. The order table contains absolutely all decisions by the evaluation information system GURU.Markets. Access to the order table is absolutely free and open. Link in pinned comment. Based on the assessment ANTERIX Inc. GURU.Markets. Open an order, for a reason Anterix Inc. This is one of the most overvalued companies in the subcategory. Thank you all for watching this video and for using the help system from GURU.Markets. You all truly are the most excellent audience on the entire planet.